James Jones, you played with one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time in Aaron Rodgers. Between you...
Yeah, don't forget Brett.
Oh, I forgot you played with Brett. I completely forgot you played with Brett. Between y'all two, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, it's a whole lot of greatness played with on this set. And I played with LeSean McCoy, so there's that. James Jones, is Patrick Mahomes already top 3 all time?
I believe he is. I believe he is. And, I mean, you touched on it, I think, a week ago. 6 straight AFC championships. Only 2 teams has ever done that.
Yes, sir.
Right? So that's including Tom Brady, right? Including Peyton Manning, right? Including Joe Montana, right? Dude is special. And you got 2 Super Bowl rings already. You've been to 4 Super Bowls. You're in AFC championship games back to back to back to back to back to back. And then I turn my eyeballs on and I watch the way you play the game and see you put teams on your back that right now what we're watching is probably the least talented team you done had since you've been in the National Football League, and you are still in this football game. And like Shady said, he's going to end up breaking all these great records.
All of them.
You know, he's still a young fella. And when you talk about that with the opportunity to get back plenty more Super Bowls because he has a great head coach, you know, and you guys think he's the greatest head coach.
That's right. That's right.
As a great head coach, Patrick Mahomes is already in my top 3. I wouldn't rank him for y'all, but he's in my top 3.
Can I hear the 3? I don't need them in order. Let me just hear the 3.
Patty, Tom, Joe.
Wow.
Is the 3. Patty, Tom, Joe. But Patty is in the top 3.
That's
I don't
fair.
know where he is, but he is in the top 3.
Good for you, James.
Yeah. Who you guys got on the Patty at 3?
I know that didn't change, right? Okay, we'll let him go.
Go ahead, Joy.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is in the top 3. It's Brady, Montana, Mahomes. That's the order.
That's in your order.
Yeah, that's the order right now. And it's because Montana was the GOAT. Before Kyle Shanahan and not just Kyle Shanahan, but the Falcons blew that lead, everyone said Montana. It wasn't like every conversation started after Montana. And there's a reason for that. Perfect in Super Bowls, Super Bowl MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, 2-time NFL MVP. I mean, you have his resume right there. Not I need to explain who Joe Montana is, but, you know, there are some young people that maybe don't know who Joe Montana is. He was the GOAT before Tom Brady beat the Falcons in that comeback in that Super Bowl and then went on to obviously win a few more and take the spot entirely. But I think if we're talking about, you know, numbers and how many more does Patrick Mahomes need to win, there's still a standard here. There's still an order. And when we're talking about legacies and the greatest of all time and where we rank them, we can't just skip over everyone's greatness to accommodate for the new greatness, which is Patrick Mahomes. So I think that this is the order right now. Now, if he wins the Super Bowl and he has a lot more story to write, I think he will end up actually passing Montana. But for me right now, he's already in the top 3. I have him above Peyton Manning. I mean, through his first 7 seasons, I feel like he's already passed Peyton Manning, so who is obviously another all-time great, and we always diminish people's accomplishments with these rankings, but this is what we're doing, and I have a job to do today. So
Sound wow.
Yeah, it does sound wow, but what sounds wow?
Who's your 3?
I was with that Montana too, but I don't know. I mean, can I let you go?
Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go.
Peyton Manning's in my top 3.
I knew he was gonna do it. That's why I waited for you. I knew he was gonna do it.
Mahomes out. You can kick Montana out. I don't care which one you kick out. I know this much, though. I know Peyton Manning had 5 coaches in the NFL, and he took 4 of them to the Super Bowl. Peyton Manning went through 4 Super Bowls with 4 different head coaches, which means Peyton Manning was the system. You can argue, is it Pat or is it Andy Reid? We argued before Tom Brady left, is it Brady or is it Belichick? Ain't no arguing with Manning. Where Manning went, Super Bowls followed him. Period. If Manning goes to Denver, Super Bowl gonna go. Manning go to Indy, Super Bowl gonna go. Caldwell, you want to coach me? Yeah, we gonna go to Super Bowl. Dungy, you want to coach me? Yeah, we gonna go to Super Bowl. Kubiak, you want to coach? Yeah, we can go to Super Bowl. John Fox, you want to coach me? Yeah, we can go to Super Bowl. Manning didn't coach with didn't play for no Hall of Fame coaches except for Dungy. Kubiak, John Fox, Caldwell. Meanwhile, Andy Reid, Shady says, is the greatest coach of all time. People who don't think that Andy Reid is the greatest coach of all time think Bill Belichick is the greatest head coach of all time. If you don't think it's Belichick or Andy, not far behind might you say Bill Walsh is the greatest coach of all time. But you're not saying Gary Kubiak is. You're not saying John Fox is. You're not saying Jim Caldwell is. And you're probably not saying Tony Dungy is. So when I think about a top 3 QB, Peyton Manning, 5 times was he named the most valuable player in football. Never done before. And more than that, Yo, you went to 4 Super Bowls with 4 different coaches?
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
nice.
that's crazy. As much as y'all have convinced me going to a Super Bowl is hard to do, Shady, you don't even play with them Super Bowls, and you went to 4 with 4 different teams, 2 different cities, 4 different coaches. And the last point I'll say is this. Everybody experienced their greatest success with Peyton Manning. Everybody did. Whether it's Eric Decker, whether it's R.I.P. DT, whether it's Julius Thomas, whether it's Edwin James, whether it's Marvin Harrison, whether it's Brandon Stokely, whether it's Reggie Wayne, everybody did. Tyreek Hill can leave and say, yo, I had a better season with Tua. He didn't want to chip with him, but he can say, I had a better season with Tua.
Yeah.
Everybody experienced their greatest success with Peyton.
It's a really good take, young
What are
brother.
you stressed out about,
Really
Shady?
good take.
Quarterback, I'm just trying
Really
to
good
think.
take.
The best quarterback, since the best quarterback retired, I'm going Patrick Mahomes, bro.
I need 3.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
I need
going
3
Patrick
of them.
Mahomes.
I need 3
Right?
of them.
And if he's not better than Tom, he the closest one.
Okay.
So when you break it down, because I don't want to kill your whole
Don't.
Peyton Manning.
Leave me innocent.
But I got to.
Leave me innocent, Your Honor.
You know Peyton did play 17 years.
He did long time.
That's a long time, right?
Long time.
Let's check out his numbers real quick. Because he was great. 17 years, he's only had 2 championships?
Only 2.
Wait, you only been there 4 times. Wait, hold up. Wait, time out. Wait, hold up. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold up. 17 years, you only been there 4 times? Wait, is this in his 7th season? Yeah. How many times he's been there? I hate to do it because I like your boy, but I hate to do it. I gotta go Tom Brady.
Okay.
And I'm loving the whole Joe. I love Joe. I'm going Patrick Mahomes and Joe Montana. Because you know what? Because I was with you yesterday, and I do like Joe, because Joe was phenomenal, right? Ricky Waters is from my
Perfect in Super Bowls.
Ricky Waters is from my hometown, Harrisburg. We're only 2 running backs to ever come from the same high school to have over 10,000 yards together. So he always talking about how Joe Montana was the man, right? And he would show tapes. I'm like, dang, because he's a little older than me. So now I get to know Joe Montana. I'm like, yo, this dude was phenomenal. But the things that Patrick Mahomes is doing right now, I can't look over it. Let's just go to the 7 years, though, because that's something we can go by. We can't go by Tom Brady having 23 years.
But we got to say already, though, Shady. You got to say already.
I can't go by
already.
I can't go by Peyton Manning's 17 years.
You got to go already.
Joe Montana's 15. I can't do this. Let's throw that away. That's gone. Let's stick to the 7 seasons, right? So I'm gonna go to Mahomes first, and then I'll let y'all figure all the other guys out.
I don't need to.
So my boy got 2 titles, right? And in 7 seasons.
Yeah.
2 titles already, 4 Super Bowl appearances. He might win this year, right? He's been in 6 straight AFC Championship games. 6, bro.
That's crazy.
The next highest one is 4. That's Brady. The other dudes that got 15 years and another dude got 17 years, they're not even in the picture. All right? Playoff wins, he got 14. Tom Brady has 12. Pro Bowls, he got 6. Tom Brady got 3. All Pros, he got 3. Tom Brady got 1. MVP awards, he got 2. Peyton Manning got 2. So when you asking me who the best guy is, I'm going to say it. The best quarterback since the best quarterback retired, Patrick Mahomes.
Acho, really quick.
Yes, sir.
Patty wins. He jumps Peyton.
That's a silly question.
Yeah.
He been jumped, my man. 17 years
in
in
top 3. You can't change his list.
I can hate on it.
Yeah, you can.
Yo, 17 years, you got two chips?
But, Shady, I think you underestimate, those 4 with 4 coaches is crazy.
He's a great.
It is crazy,
That's
but
crazy.
it's harder to win a Super Bowl than it is to get to a Super Bowl.
Say it again. Say it again.
No doubt.
It's
No
hard-
doubt.
Say it again.
It's harder to win a Super Bowl than it is to get to a Super Bowl.
No doubt. But I also think if we are going to praise how great Andy Reid is, then I'm just factoring that in. Yeah. Because Peyton played for the greatest coach of all time. No, he didn't. He played for dudes that got fired 2 years later. Like, no, he didn't. Like, it was Peyton. There's no Andy. There is no Sky Moore scheming up the Kadarius Toney. No. It was Peyton. It was Peyton.
There's nobody in football at the quarterback position of all time that had the most control like Peyton Manning.
Yes, sir.
No quarterback. None.
No doubt.
Even the greatest Tom Brady, believe it or not, when he was with Bruce Arians and I was there for that, Brady had some control and Bruce and Brian Leftwich had control. Yeah. When he was with the Patriots, you think Bill, the most overrated coach? I'm sorry, different topic. You think Bill didn't have a lot of control over there?
Yeah.
When you watch Peyton Manning, you see the control he had.
No.
All audibles. He the quarterback coach. He the offense coordinator, and he's a quarterback. Come on.
Don't you? Is you saying that as a credit or?
I'm just saying. So my thing is, you're talking about the head coach, but like, bro, you ran the whole offense.
So that's why I guess we're looking at the same thing differently. Yeah, that's why I give Peyton so much credit.
But you're also adding, because you're not going off the statistics and you're not going off of the resume, because right now Patrick Mahomes and Peyton Manning have the same resume.
So no,
in 7 years to 14, to 17 years. She's right.
No. Remember, individually, because if we're talking individually, right? Peyton Manning got 5 MVPs, more than anybody in football ever.
Yeah. But we're saying up to right now.
Right. Oh, of course, of course. Through 7 years, is easily.
Peyton got 2, and 17 years he got 2 rings.
Yeah.
In 6 years, my boy got 2 rings.
Right, so I'm saying you are adding adding a layer of nuance to it that isn't actually measurable. Like, we don't actually hold it against Dan Marino that he was coached by Don Shula and Jimmy Johnson. We don't hold it against Patrick Mahomes that he's coached by Andy Reid. We don't hold it against Tom Brady that he was with Bill Belichick. We don't hold that against
I'm adding no, but it's adding that level of nuance, like you said, of saying if you're saying that somebody's already top 3, is Pat already better than Peyton? No. Peyton was the best player in football 5 times.
And I hate arguing against Peyton Manning because obviously Peyton Manning is one of the greatest
if not the greatest
players. So here you go.
Greatest talent. He has some talent.
Yeah,
hold up, real quick. Let's just slow this whole thing down.
Yeah.
So Peyton Manning was a great quarterback.
Amazing.
Phenomenal.
Amazing.
But when we had these conversations nowadays, that's where it stops. We're gonna put Peyton with all the other great talented quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers, and we're gonna put them dudes on this side.
What?
When we talk about the best quarterbacks of all time, they not in it. The best dudes right now. Oh, what you doing there?
Shady.
What? We going Tom Brady. Yeah. We going this young GOAT that's on his way. And then we going with Joe Montana because they got stats and they got rings.
Yeah. The difference is,
what's the difference?
We have to remember, Peyton Manning and Tom Brady was in a dog fight.
Yeah, they were until they weren't.
Exactly.
And that's why I'm saying, like, I appreciate giving Peyton Manning his flowers. Okay.
You don't need to.
Because, no. But what Shady's saying is true. As great as Peyton Manning was, one of the greatest to ever do it.
Yes, he is.
Montana was still like, that's cool.
Yep.
But I'm over here with 4 rings and perfect in the 4.
Sure. But 4. I think this kind of.
And I was that guy, too.
To me, it
3 Super Bowl MVPs.
It goes to that conversation we had 20 minutes ago, which is you're looking at talent and you're looking at
Okay, but then we got to talk about Brett Favre. We got to talk about Rodgers. A whole bunch of other people.
I'm saying both. Peyton Manning did go to 4 Super Bowls.
In 17 years.
Yes. He went to a Super Bowl every 4 years, which isn't easy to do. I'm not saying it's hard to do, but it's not easy to do.
Bills did that.
But went to a Super Bowl every 4 years, and he won twice. But here's the thing. I could also, if I just wanted to make the best argument that Peyton Manning was the best, right? I would say, like Joy said last block, or like James said last block, it's a team sport. So then I would say individually, 5 MVPs. And I'll just run off. I'll say he has more. He was the best player in football more than all of your players.
But you know that that's not how. That's not how.
If that's the case, then I should be sitting up here arguing for my dog Aaron Rodgers because he got 4 of them.
Shady.
So you can't just go off of MVPs.
Wait, see,
I'm serious. I believe Peyton is that good.
Yeah, but
he was a great talent.
Peyton was good.
But what makes the quarter? I gotta go. They say we gotta go.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.